Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Path of Exile, the Fall of Oriath, expansion? Update? I don't know. Anyway, let's delete this guy. Let's create a new one. So we're going to be Harbinger. So this is the default league. I'll have to look into this. Unfortunately, I don't know too much about leagues. I don't know much about anything, actually. I'm probably not going to do hardcore. I don't even know if it makes much of a difference. But I just don't care about the complications associated. So, I think I'm gonna roll Duelist. League, Harbinger.
You were born to be swift and strong. What did you do with your gifts, Duelist? You squandered them on self-indulgence. Sin has led you here. Your path inked in the blood of gratuitous murder. You have betrayed the Grand Arena. Now Wraeclast shall be your audience. And your foe.
I didn't realize those voice acted. Alright. So let's see. Perfect. So I've played this game before. In fact, I've played this quite a number of times in an attempt to do a series on it. It was always multiplayer. I tried playing with my friends.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals. There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking if the...
Alright, yeah, so I've tried doing... I've tried doing these for ages. Can I switch to, like, guild chat? Oh, I can turn off global. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna just leave these on for the time being. There we go. Press I to view the inventory. Alright, let's just do this. I don't know, I'll probably leave the tutorials on just because it's been quite some time. There we go. Do we have the mini... Oh, hey, they improved the maps. The maps look a lot nicer now. A lot more fluid. I like that. Okay, from a UI perspective it looks nice. From an aesthetic perspective, doesn't look better. Okay. Oh, Daenerys kills Saria is the first to reach level 10. That's cool. We're gonna be seeing a number of people. So this has been updated, obviously. So let's crank down the sound effects by a bunch. Let's see, channel count medium. I'll turn up the music a little bit too. Oh, notifications. Can I turn off world? I'm gonna turn off League events, I think. I like the idea of League events, but it's just gonna get really distracting. Oh, and the other thing is I want to see if I can put the mini-map into a corner. Because I don't actually know if I can do that. It's been a while since I played this game. So let's do UI. Show corner map. Okay. That should help landscape transparency. Oh, eh. Okay, always highlight. Always show sockets. I'm just gonna leave some of these on. I'll mess with them later. Oh, I guess I'm not going to be able to ignore those. So show guild chat, ally names, auto equip. Everything else is probably good. Oh, confine mouse to window. Yeah, that's probably helpful. Chat box and list of item filters. Oh, okay. So somebody had sent me an item filter that I'll specifically have to look into, but that'll be later. Should probably actually also use my moves, considering it gains me EXP. Okay, so let's continue on with what I was talking about. So so I've always wanted to do a series on this game. I absolutely adore Diablo likes, you know, they're not action RPGs, are they? I don't know. I don't know what kind of classification you want to put Diablo style games in. But I really enjoy these games. They're just they're hard to get a group together for, and it's hard to like keep around, like keep a series going. So my desire here is to actually just roll through this game solo and see how far I can get, because I think that's preferable to not ever playing the game. No, not really. I guess I should probably heal. I don't have any life regen yet. Oh, what the? I to view inventory. Oh, I see. It won't let me go any further until I've completed the tutorial stuff. That's interesting. I guess I should probably just hit the skip tutorial button. I just want to make sure there isn't something that I don't already know. And we waste our double strike on the air. I will say though, as a caveat, if you guys are kind of in the same place as me, and we're kind of adventuring in the same area, I'm more than down with like teaming up. But I don't want somebody to like roll around with like a really high level character and sugar daddy destroy everything. I'm actually gonna hit skip all tutorials. I just realized I need to avoid leveling up for a second. I had one of my fans, Akleon, I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. I had him send me some basic information on. Can I zoom out at all? This feels actually weirdly zoomed in. Like, did they change the models or animations? Because things feel like different, better, somehow. I don't know. But so I had him send me a build because I know this is one of those games where respecking is like super costly, and not something that I'm going to be able to do without. I look stupid. Respecking is not going to be something that I can do without spending a lot of time and money. That's not something that I'm particularly interested in. So instead, I'm just going to follow a guide the entire way through. Not that I have any idea how any of it works, but still. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think... Oh, here he is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the specialization, I don't remember what it's called, the path, the specialty, the something, the class that I want to go after, the subclass, instead of just duelist, is I want to be going after, Slayer? I think it was Slayer. Because I think that was a good solo class. Obviously, if this is actually, like, the wrong way to do it, please let me know. And I will at least consider other people's input on this. So we got Letters of Exile.
Ender of Rumsey, you have transgressed against your god and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins. Unlawful avarice. 2 counts of petty larceny. 1 count of grand larceny of church property. God has charged me with your redemption. You are hereby exiled to Wraeclast, where it is hoped you shall come to repent your sins and make your peace with your beloved father.
Okay. Unfortunately, I think I'm actually going to have to take a quick pause so I can figure out exactly how I want to do this. So is it the same thing?
You have transgressed.
Yeah, okay, it's the same thing. I like the fact that everything is voice acted. I don't remember it being voice acted in the past, but maybe it could be me. Could just be me getting confused. I don't know.
Now there's a face I never expected to see in exile. The maidens of Oriath must be wailing in their beds now that their mighty duelist has left them. Or is that why you're here? Did you perhaps choose the wrong bed in which to celebrate your conquests? I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of Hillock, that putrid giant you felled out there. Back in Oriath, I disdained your kind. In Wraeclast, I don't have that luxury. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Okay, so first and foremost, I'm gonna go into the options. I really like the music for this game, but we gotta crank up the dialogue real hard. I'm gonna turn chat alerts down, just in case people discover that I'm actually playing this. I want to stay away from that. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go look at this guide so I know how to level up. Hopefully I can find like an image that I can follow or something, that'd be nice. Okay, so, PoE planner is completely down, so I'm just gonna go with physical and attack damage and life. And we're just gonna go that direction. I have no idea which direction I want to go here. So that's gonna be something separate. It's halfway tempting to go down this path. Like, part of it is I will be able to, part of it is I will be able to respec as we go along, so that kind of helps. Anyway, Vestal.
A dashing duelist, drenched and deserted on the dreariest strand. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy, lad. You could lacerate a bloke with a look like that. The name's Vestal, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion. There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my merry gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
Alright, and notice board is just people playing. One last person to talk to, I believe.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Okay, so... Oh, he's got some stuff. Molten Strike, specifically. I'd love to buy it. Oh, I see. We just get it. Awesome. I'm just gonna toss in my armor. We should be able to buy the rest. So let's, quickly check. Orb of Transmutation. I got a Rusty Sword. Does about the same amount of damage as what I already have. The only question is the Shabby Jerkin. Might be better. Can I put it on? No, I gotta identify it first.
Greetings!
Well, let's see if we can get some, Can I do... There we go. Control click. So I can get a scroll fragment. I'll need it eventually. Oh, and we've got this circlet here. I like the, currency system in this game, but it gets to be a bit of a mess once you get into it. I don't know, whatever. Event notice board. No events. Alright, well that's easy enough. Let's get out here and let's go fight some things. Yeah, honestly, I'm hoping that PoE Planner comes back by the time I stream this tonight.
Not the most pleasant of arenas, but it'll have to do for now.
Because, yeah, I'd like to actually follow, like, a specific guide, but if I only make, like, a little bit of progress while the servers get sorted, that's fine by me. These guys hurt. I guess we're fairly low-leveled and we're getting surrounded, so there's that. Anyway, yeah, so I was trying to say this. So, I grew up on, Diablo. Diablo 2, specifically, was my jam growing up. I played an excessive amount of it, and it was awesome. Let's see, so we did get a Scroll of Wisdom. Life regen, sure, why not? I can take this out, right? There we go. I was worried about that for a second. So yeah, I grew up on Diablo games. I played a ton of them growing up. Like, it was one of the only games that I actually owned that I could play. Because my parents generally didn't let me buy a whole lot of games. So I've played through Diablo 2, I think, like 7 times now. Multiplayer not. I always feel a bit sad that I've never actually done like a proper series on any of the Diablo games. But I'm not actually a particularly big fan of Diablo 3. I didn't like the departure from the skill tree system, and it made me a bit sad. Let's level these up. And so I've always been kind of looking into trying something else. I really like Torchlight. I really, really like Path of Exile's like skill tree system, and skill leveling system and all that. All these goodies. It's just a matter of, well, getting there at some point. It's interesting how many people are going for world firsts here. Unfortunately, it looks to be like there's a whole bunch of it looks like there's a whole bunch of Game of Thrones.
Seems this new arena suits me.
There's a whole bunch of Game of Thrones spoilers in this mess, for better or worse. Should probably. Oh, he teleported. All right. No, that's immune to damage? I'm confused. Is that a friend or an unfriend? Oh, it looks like he's... Okay, he's summoning dudes on me. Okay, Savage Cannibal, extra damage. Let's heal up. I was not expecting to get as overwhelmed here as I am, but that's okay. We're taking him out. How am I supposed to deal with this guy if he's invulnerable? Oh, there he goes. I've defeated a Harbinger. I don't know. I'm very confused. Yeah, I've never actually participated in a league before, also, so that's gonna be kind of an interesting confusion on top of everything else. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of pick up everything. Honestly, I'm probably gonna change it so I'm not looting everything
traveling light.
fairly soon. Work on that in a bit. Okay, so we got some hatchets that we probably want to switch for. Because supposedly hatchets are good leveling weapons. Alright, Orb of Transmutation, Orb of Augmentation. I don't remember if you can town portal conventionally or if you have to take the, if you have to take other ways around. Don't know. Well, anyway, should be easy enough. Let's take out these archers. I also don't know what...
I do
not know which weapon I should be rolling with here. I think there are portal, town portal scrolls. It's been some time. But yeah, I absolutely adore the, like, really min-maxy skill tree that this game has. I love any game that like, lets you min-max your character to the point of kind of absurdity. I also like it when it's generally passive trees. I don't know, it just feels good to me. And so, I'm psyched to do this. It's also nice to see that they've, the voice acting was probably not here? I don't know. I don't remember the voice acting. I might have just turned it off whenever I'd play with friends. But now that we have voice acting and, you know, I'm playing alone, I can appreciate it so much more. I really also appreciate the potion system, kind of the refilling,
I believe in traveling light.
the refilling potion setup. That's a nice way of handling things. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably just going to explore the general area. I'd say I remember my way around here, but it's procedurally generated every single time you come through, so of course it's going to be different. I think there are a couple of areas that aren't procedurally generated, but it's been so long that, I mean, I'm no expert in this game. At this point, I'm playing so half-blind. I hate playing half-blind. Okay, you're a problem. I hate playing half-blind because it always messes with my ability to do things. Because, more or less, I can't tell... Well, it's not that I can't tell, it's that, like, I already know a bunch of stuff about this game, so as a result, I'm kind of, like, bumbling through, being like, okay, so I remember this, but then there's this, and it just gets very, very confusing. Let's close this. I love the little, like, slot gem system there. Especially that you can tell how they're connected. That'll be nice. That'll be super handy to work with here. Yeah. The other main reason why I wanted to come back to this is I absolutely hated the Diablo system of... To play through the game, you have to play through it, beat the end of it, then go on to kind of hard mode, and just kind of rinse repeat forever. I never liked that, because it got really boring. I never really felt too inclined to go past nightmare mode. Because it's just like, man, what's the point? I've got other games to play that, you know, don't just loop on themselves forever. And so the fact that they have actually, if you're not aware, they've actually made it so that instead of being, was it four acts looped through, it's now it's 10 acts, and then you get onto the maps, which are procedurally generated endgame content. So there's no perpetual, like, gameplay loop where you're just stuck doing the same stuff over and over and over again. I mean, ultimately, it is still kind of the same game. You're still going to be just clicking on a bunch of enemies and watching them die.
My spirit is spent.
But this just feels so much better. I actually feel inclined to... I feel inclined to play through this game now, because originally I was only going to just play through the original difficulty, but if I can do, you know, acts 1 through 10, and... you know, get to the end of it, that's perfect. Bleed support. Oh, supports attack skills cannot support minions. I didn't realize I had a support so early on. I usually don't get those until like a little bit later, if I recall. I don't recall very well. And that's okay. Is it just me, or did this map get a lot larger? Probably is just me. It feels like it. And hopefully we can get something to boost our movement speed too. I'm a little bit sluggish. Alright, let's go back to Lion Eye's Watch for a second. I think the map progress is saved as long as I don't like wait too long or I don't actively reset it. But yeah, let's sell some stuff. So we've got a padded vest. No, I think I'm gonna hold on to the one that I've got. A rusted spike is one-handed sword. But it's double dex, global crit strike multiplier, nailed fist. And a rusted hatchet. None of these are particularly of interest to me yet.
Sharp out there.
I'm just gonna keep hoarding these resources. Okay, so it looks like a stack of 20 shards becomes an orb of transmutation. We do have orbs of wisdom. Well, hold on to that. I guess I should probably level up. So do we want the strength? 2 strength is 1 life. 5 strength is melee damage, so this is minimal. Whereas if I do this, it's just direct attack physical damage. I have no idea. Really wish I did. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna hoard these points. It'll be a bit of a, a setback. I'm gonna be less powerful as a result, but I'll just deal with it for at least a little while. This game isn't too hard, especially if I'm playing alone.
Khan's
It gets harder.
canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Karui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion Eye's gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride, Calm's axis silenced their despair. Marseilles Lion Eye fought bravely to the last. Calm honored him with a place on his belt. Calm has shown Wraeclast our Karui strength. Calm will teach Wraeclast the Karui way.
Alright, so I'm gonna fill out this map first. We might as well see everything that we've got, even though I believe this area doesn't actually have any major explorables. Might as well check. Alright, and that's probably the extent of it. Alright, let's go to the beach, let's go get that medicine chest. We've already got the waypoint, so that'll just make life so much easier. And yeah, I'll spend those points. Hopefully PO so the reason why I'm not spending any of this, if it wasn't immediately obvious, is because I'm following a guide for this. However, the guide is reliant on PoE Builder, and unfortunately PoE Builder is currently it's down for the count because everybody's checking their builds, probably. So you're getting it's getting absolutely slammed by everybody trying to figure out what they want to do. So what I'm gonna do is hopefully I can get access to it for a little bit, and I'm just gonna take a big old screenshot of the build I want to follow, or import it to one of the other sites.
Calm has removed the eternal stain from this coast. The Empire's citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads. Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish the waters, fill the air with song. The Karui way is yet a seedling here, but it grows, gains in pride and power every day. Calm has kept his promise. The time of the Karui has come.
Yeah, I like that. Unfortunately, I have no idea who Calm is, but I don't know, I always appreciate audio logs as like a storytelling mechanic. I absolutely hate them in multiplayer games, because there's no way to sync them up properly. Like, I'd prefer like a honest-to-goodness cutscene or something. But, should probably actually switch Molten Strike from middle click to right click. This is starting to become a bit cumbersome. Okay, yeah, let's switch. Do middle click here. I guess we could use Q, W, E, and R and whatever, but yeah, this will work so much better. Just gotta make sure I don't get mobbed too much. And Hail Rake. Hurts a bit. Let's kill his buddies first. Extra cold damage, glacial cascade. That's cool. Yeah, the other thing... Oh, there's the medicine chest, mini mana flask, anything else? No, not really. I mean, I guess there's like the chainmail vest, which I should consider, but it's not magical. I'll wait on that. Oh, wait. Superior Iron Greaves. It's not really much of a improvement over what I had. Is it? No, I don't know. I don't know if it actually got auto-equipped over the one that I had. But that's fine. Doesn't look like there's probably anything left. Well, like other places, I'm just going to roll
Couldn't
through.
ask for a better training ground than Wraeclast.
If I had hopped on immediately, I might have actually been able to get one of those world firsts. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm never going to be one of those people that will actively like pursue world firsts. I'd much rather have just kind of a fun, casual experience as opposed to playing this all night long and being the first to kill. Blah blah blah. I guess I did it once in World of Warcraft, but that was so long ago and honestly so meaningless. And it wasn't even world first; it was just server first, which was still kind of a nice little achievement to pick up. But God, was it not worth it? Okay. Eek. Look how grimdark these games are. I don't know, it's a nice style. I will say though, I really prefer the, I want to say I prefer the Torchlight style just because these games get a little bit muddy. Very brown. Whereas Torchlight, feels kind of flawless in its like, visual style. Okay, so he's immune to damage. We have to hurt him by killing his, minions. Also on fire. Well, that's okay. I gotta say, though, the special effects have definitely improved.
My spirit is spent.
Like, it is... This blue fire is super pretty. Alright. Scroll of Wisdom, and a bunch of whole stuff up here. I'll have to check it out. Okay. Stupid medicine chest. I don't know, I never like it when quest items take up inventory slots. Not that it really matters, but still. Oh. Got a medium mana flask, I'll take that. What's it even do? Recovery speed, immunity to freeze and chill during the flask effect, and removes freeze and chill on use. Oh. That's helpful. Yeah, I don't know how many of those Harbingers we're gonna have to fight. I mean, it seems like one per map, no matter what. But that's cool, and eventually I should have some more abilities, so I should churn through them a lot faster. Anyway, I don't know if there's any more topics that I was talking about that I'm like half finished on. Oh yeah, style. I don't know. I just really like hand-painted, colorful stuff. Because it always tends to age better. But it looks like they're actually keeping this game looking pretty fresh over the course of it all. So, I guess it's not as bad as I remember. Anyway, Nessa.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles. This medicine chest. It's greater than the serums and salves it holds. It tells us that we can do more in Wraeclast than merely suffer. I've not much to offer in return, but please, take something in thanks for what you've done.
Okay, let's pick up the medium life flask.
God hasn't abandoned...
Oh. Nessa.
Poor Nessa. Not even a mother herself, and yet she cares for us all. And what a sickly, pathetic brood we are. May she live to have her own family. A real family. If anyone deserves that, Nessa does. How you going?
Tarkly, rescued from the waves. A stricken Bestel, fate's slave. From fallen crew and broken bark, Bestel lives, thanks to Tarkly.
Harold, the Merry Gull's cook, washed up on the rocks over yonder. dead as a doornail he was. Buried him myself. Then, a few days later, I see him on the beach. A little worse for wear, but upright, shuffling about. A land full of disturbing surprises, this Wraeclast.
Creepy. Okay, let's talk to Tarkley.
Got a job for you, if you're willing. There's a pool near the mudflats needs investigating. You'll smell it before you see it. Stinks like a carcass in high summer. But that's not the worst of it. Dead birds walking. Animals don't rise up again the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool. Clear the place out and kill whatever's raising those rowers. We've got enough living dead to contend with already.
Alright, geez, they have a lot of stuff to say. So, I got the medium... I guess let's sell the... Oh, can't sell it here, apparently. Weird. Alright, we got the medium life flask. We've got a bunch of stuff we can buy from these guys. Don't know if I care too much. So let's sell these.
Stay sharp.
Just kind of hoard these things. I'm so glad that the stash carries over. I'm probably just gonna get rid of everything but the most basic. We should probably hold on to the portal scroll. Yeah, the transmutation shards and whatnot will be kind of... What? First character to reach level... I don't know if that count. What? I'm so confused. Oh well. Anyway, looks like a PoE builder is up and running right now. So, I'm gonna quickly make those level ups. Hopefully, unless I freaking 502 this myself. I could. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's like calmed down a little bit. Because I'd like to start putting those levels in. And then we're probably going to call it here, because I think this is more than enough. We haven't made that much progress, and I would like to make a heck of a lot more. But we will definitely be doing that later. Here's the one thing I want to take a look at. I don't think I'm ever going to do the cash shop anything, just because pricey. But I want to look anyway. So guild, premium stash tab, extra things, extra slots. Don't really care about that. Stash tab bundles. Some of these are actually kind of nice. Don't know if I'd ever care, though. There's some, like, cosmetic armor packs. Oh, yeah, I did forget to tell. So part of the reason why I'm even covering this is because the developers actually were super nice and sent me a key to get into the beta for this game. Unfortunately, they sent me a key to get into the beta for my Xbox, which I don't really use ever, and I really am not interested in playing one of these games on a console. I really am a PC guy through and through. So it was, it was like, have you seen my channel? No, I guess not. Alright, whatever. I'll just play this anyway. Oh man, some of these are actually kind of amusing. Wish you could almost preview them on your character, but I guess it wouldn't be that different. Anyway, yeah, so that's why I've picked this game up originally. Now it looks like it's still giving me 502 bad gateways. Alright, whatever, I'll get the build running for later tonight. So, I guess with this, I will see you guys on the next episode of Path of Exile, Fall of Oriath. And I should probably mention... Actually, I should probably see if I can do this. Is there a menu for this? Menu. Social screen? Guild. Funny. Can I rename this guild? Awesome. Alright, well, I guess in this case, I've got a, I've got a henchbots guild. And so if any of you guys actually want to, join up and kind of hang out in it, you're more than welcome to, more than welcome to. I'm kicking all of my, friends from this, because chances are none of them are going to be playing with me. So yeah, if you guys do actually want to join the henchbots
I was never there.
guild, I don't know how many slots there are and so on and so forth, but I would not mind using it as kind of a platform so people can, you know, play together and so on and so forth. And maybe occasionally I'll team up with people for maybe some of the endgame content if I make it there. But yeah, so I guess if you guys like this episode in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps someone you know. And if you want to see more, for starters, I'm going to be streaming this tonight, August 4th. Couple months off there. So I'm going to be streaming this tonight, and hopefully I'm going to shoot all the way to the end of Act 10. Because the idea of a Diablo-like that has a 10-act story is exactly the sort of thing I'm looking for. Hopefully I'll make it. Anyway, I guess with that, like I was saying, see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.